Denver has had a rocky start to the season, to say the very least. They started off with a road loss on Monday Night Football to Russell Wilson's old team, the Seattle Seahawks. Then squeaked out a 16-9 win over a not very impressive Texans squad. Today, I'm going to show you what is keeping the Broncos from reaching their max potential. Is it Russell Wilson regressing?
Broncos country, let's ride.
Is it Nathaniel Hackett calling plays like he's playing his little brother in Madden?
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Or is Denver simply not that good of a team? The first thing I want to make clear, I don't think Russell Wilson all of a sudden got bad or regressed majorly. Denver has two major issues, and they're super apparent if you watch the game. Number one, the penalties are out of control. They are constantly shooting themselves in the foot by moving themselves out of reasonable field goal range or making their down and distance way longer than it needs to be. And number two is the lack of execution, especially in the red zone. In week 1 against Seattle, Russ kept making the mistake of rolling out of the pocket, breaking contain at the worst times. Right here, a 3-man rush. Russ, why would you leave the pocket after 0.2 seconds? Stay tall and look downfield for a throw. And I'll show you clips later where the blitz is coming and he stands like a statue and doesn't move. So it was a constant battle of Russ making the wrong calls on whether or not to roll out and try to make a big play or just stay tall in the pocket. And here's another great example of why I wanted Russell Wilson to stand tall in the pocket. Here, the pocket's pretty clean. If he steps up, he will find a receiver downfield, aka Courtland Sutton in the middle of the field. But instead, he just dumps it down quickly to Javonte Williams to get the ball out of his hands. But you'll see in this next clip, when he decides to actually stand tall in the pocket and keep his eyes downfield, who does he find? Courtland Sutton, who's wide open in the middle of the field. So Russell Wilson needed to do a better job in this game of staying tall and keeping his eyes up the field. And here is where I bring up lack of execution. Russ comes off the play-action bootleg out to his left and has one-on-one Courtland Sutton in the end zone with a defender whose back is to Russell Wilson. I'm surprised Russ didn't make this throw, but instead, he uses his powers that he's so good at doing, extending plays, reverses his field, goes all the way back to the right, but just throws up a complete duck to Javonte Williams, which allows Jamal Adams to come up and make a big hit on Javonte Williams for an incomplete pass. This is a perfect example of lack of execution, specifically in the red zone. Wilson's going to come off a play action, and this play is pretty similar to what we just saw with Courtland Sutton, and Wilson just misses the throw. Is it a good throw? Yes, but he makes it way harder than it needs to be. Here it comes off the play action, boom, get the ball out. He waits a little too long, puts a little bit too much under the ball, and the defender makes up enough ground to force an incompletion. Now, if it wasn't for these next two plays, I don't know if I'd be making this video, because this is the reason why Denver lost the game. On the half-yard line from Albert O's previous catch, Javonte Williams fumbles the ball. Now, this doesn't happen all the time, of course. I mean, fumbling like this twice in a game, Melvin Gordon's is coming next, is rare. But hey, Nathaniel Hackett, we're on the literal half-yard line. Maybe we don't go shotgun handoff. Why don't we just do a QB sneak or a handoff right up the middle with Javonte Williams so we can actually get some momentum going towards the goal line? Not shotgun snap, handoff, slow handoff to Williams. Nathaniel Hackett didn't learn his lesson the first time. Melvin Gordon gets the handoff and fumbles. Once again, I know you can't expect your running back to fumble twice on the 1-yard line, but maybe we don't go shotgun on the 1-yard line and we just do a QB sneak. It's really not rocket science here. Here's another red zone play where I go, man, Russ, you just missed this opportunity. You have Albert O at the top of your screen running that corner route. He's open and he has a defender with his back to the quarterback. So if Wilson throws his ball up, there's two things that's going to happen. It's either going to fall incomplete or there's going to be pass interference or I guess a third thing, a touchdown. But he doesn't decide quickly enough to check it down to Jerry Jeudy. By the time he finally does, the defenders can catch up to him to where Jeudy has nowhere to run. If Russ could have got this ball out quicker, Jeudy might have been able to get the edge and dive for the pylon for a touchdown. Instead, Jeudy gets the ball, gets tackled, and we're forced to play another down. And here we just lack playmaking skills. right? Russell Wilson does his thing. He rolls out of the pocket, extends the play, does the thing we want him to do, throws a dot in the back of the end zone to the tight end, and we go, touchdown. But he doesn't get his foot in, incomplete pass. All right, it's fine. Second down, not a big deal. We'll run something here. We'll get it in. Here, Russ does a fake handoff shovel pass. Touchdown, right? We go, Denver's on the board. We don't suck in the red zone. We're good. Oh, wait, a penalty. False start. Awesome. All right, so now it's 2nd and 8. Push it back. Russ, shotgun snap, drops back, looks around, does his thing, extends the play, and just misses the throw. So now we jump to 3rd down. Russell Wilson time. He's got to make a throw from the 8-yard line. We've already had a penalty and a missed toe tap opportunity. Russ has to convert this, right? He drops back, and what do we get? A terrible throw that doesn't give Courtland Sutton a one-on-one chance to make a play. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say lack of execution in the red zone. We settle for a field goal. All right, let's jump to week 2 against Houston. Here, it's 2nd down. Russ is going to come off the play action, and he's going to force a ball down to Jerry Jeudy that really had no chance of being completed, and he misses Melvin Gordon wide open in the flat, which would have been an easy 1st down. Then we jump to 3rd down, and we have one throw to Alberto where I go, all right, man, make a 1st down here. And what does he do? Absolutely swats it straight into the ground. All right, let's run it back. Surely we can't get another wide open drop, right? Russ comes off a play action. The crosser wide open. Mr. Cleveland, number 16, who filled in for Jerry Jeudy after he got hurt, drops an easy 3rd down and 1. Would have been 1st down. Denver has to go for it on 4th and actually does convert, but still, there should have never been a 4th down. This is an easy conversion on 3rd down. The red zone woes didn't stop for Denver in week 1. After a long defensive pass interference call, they're down the 3-yard line. Russ goes right back to Sutton. Touchdown, right? Incorrect. He did not toe drag. All right, on 2nd down, they go back to the fade once again. Broken up, incomplete pass. All right, it's 3rd down. Russ, you got to make a play here. Everybody's open in the middle of the field, and he's going to throw a nice little check down to Javonte Williams in the front of the end zone for a touchdown, wide open, easy peasy. But it's not that simple. Russ throws it, it gets tipped at the line as Williams sits down right between the 2 defenders, and it falls incomplete. Denver goes on to settle for a field goal. All right, I think I've proven to you guys enough that Denver is a complete wreck in the red zone. Here on the 5-yard line, 1st and goal, fake handoff, rolls out to the right. Javonte Williams drops this pass. Granted, tough catch to make, especially for a running back, but once again, not executing, incomplete pass. Same story, different drive. Denver's on the 5-yard line, hands it off to Javonte Williams, gets down to the 1-yard line. Do you have a prediction of what's going to happen here? Because I think you do. So now, here we are once again. It's 3rd down. Russ takes the shotgun snap, rolls around a bunch, and just throws the ball away. Denver settles for another field goal. So what we saw today in film is pretty obvious that Denver is horrible in the red zone, and they need guys to step up and make plays. I can't put the blame all on Russell Wilson. Did he miss some throws? Of course he did. But he made some other great ones. I've seen Courtland Sutton not get his toes down. I've seen drop passes. I've seen just multiple fumbles in the red zone. Countless penalties that push them back from 1st and goal to 1st and goal from the 10 or the 5. All that stuff matters in the red zone. And if Denver can get those under control, they should be 2-0, and I think they'll continue to win and be a good team. We need to see major improvements before I consider Denver a playoff team at this point, but I think they have it in them. All right, and that's it for the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. There'll be plenty of content coming all over the football season, so stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys next time.